Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm just getting set up. Pretty sure I start all my streams by saying I'm just getting set up. I gotta pop out the chat here, get it over here to the side, and get the sorry, I'm just checking to see if my live stream is going up. And I gotta edit something because I guess I forgot to put. No, I have my thumbnail. It's just not showing up on my little preview. No big deal. Okay, I'm. It doesn't matter. I just like to get it all set up, anyways. So as always, I'll just kind of fumble around. Okay, now I don't want to edit this. I just want to keep my stream going. I don't know if anyone will show up. This is kind of a strange time for me to be live streaming, but last time I said I would try something Wednesday night, and sorry, I lost my window. I have to open it up again, and so yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. See if anyone shows up this time of day. My family is around, so they'll probably be making a little bit of noise in the background, but hopefully it won't cause too many problems. So for my stream today, or tonight for me, I have this page. I kind of pre-drew it last time. Hello, We Teach You Learn. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, so my last live stream, I had I was drawing like characters for a comic. I have them here and here, and the idea was to make a comic kind of based on what people said in the chat, and I think that was probably like a little bit too hard to like come up with a comic. So my new plan is to have this pre-drawn scenario, and then people can make the captions for it. So I'll just kind of work for it. Hey family, how are you doing? We Teach You Learn, and hey Toys Review Kits. I guess I already asked you because you just answered. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of draw these characters. I have them pre-drawn. I'm actually gonna pop them out so that I can put them to the side over here on my side, and they won't cause any problems. I might actually take these pre-drawn, I did like a little character sheet, pre-drawn faces, and pop them in the comic to save on time. We'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, my little cheat thing. Sometimes I will reuse my line art. If it's just like a face like this, I'll kind of use the base, and then I'll change up the expression and stuff. Yeah, you guys can learn all my sneaky cheats. Hello, Lyle. Lyle, I think? I don't know. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but how are you? Yeah, so I'm going to turn my opacity down. I'm going to draw these characters, and this is just going to be a new character. And we'll see like how it goes if anyone comes up during the drawing process. This is actually the one I did for the... I can have that one open, I guess. I had made it a little bit less opaque for the... I mean, I made it more opaque for the thumbnail. How's it going, Video Games Inzy? I always want to say video games, and I stutter. Yeah, so this will be a new character, and I'll let me see if I have my new layer to draw on. Yeah, this week has been kind of crazy for me. It's been a strange week. I haven't had time to post normal videos, so hopefully these little extra live streams will keep me kind of connected to people. I've been trying to stay up with the videos, at least going through them once a day, but I'm a little bit behind. Oh, hey, Nick, I didn't see you for some reason. How's it going? It's good to see you. You're early. I don't know if I set a time. You're never early. You're right on time. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of draw this character as random. But as people go, I'll show the comic a couple times as I go along. But if people come up with any great ideas for captions or anything, make sure to say them. Hold on, I've got my chat behind my female reference. There it is. And then the minute I go, no, okay. Just making sure sometimes when you go back to Photoshop, it like puts the windows in front, but obviously it's good. um, my page layout looks great. Oh, thank you. It's just, I was kind of trying to come up with a little bit of a scenario in case nobody like came up with anything. I could do something, but it's all up. I can even edit it and stuff. Okay, so I'm just drawing in a face. I'm gonna have this character here be mad, I guess, or whatever from these. Here's they are yelling in this speech bubble. Let me zoom out a little bit. And then these characters that I drew last time, the girl and the guy, were here. I hope I didn't flash those too quickly. Will be surprised-ish, and then they'll be pointing at each other like the Spider-Man meme. And whatever dialogue or anything anyone comes up with, we'll put it in. So you're doing great, Nick. I'm doing good. Been a little bit busy this week, but that's a good thing. It's always better to be busy instead of like bored. At least I think so. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of draw in probably like a pondering face or something here. I'll try to be quick with the drawings and get to coloring and stuff. Last time I kind of yabbed on. It didn't work quickly, but having the sketches out in this one will help me keep focused and directed, I think. So hopefully it won't happen. These eyes might be a little bit small. Hi, how are you doing? I hope I don't say your name wrong. Is it Ayazetti? My dog's gonna bark. There's been a lot of coyotes around lately. He barks at them. Coyotes. Do people say coyotes outside of the mountainous area? I don't know. I have a lot of coyotes. Oh, thank you. We teach, you learn. Okay, so I'm gonna have her looking down like this. So I'll just mark these eyes in like this. Give her some eyebrows too. We'll do like one eyebrow up and one eyebrow down, I think. Yeah, so like this one could be like, and this one can be like, Yeah, hopefully I'm not too quiet. I've tried to keep down, but if you guys can't hear me, let me know and I'll start shouting into the microphone. Yeah, okay, this is probably not something I have to really go over. This is fine for the face shape, and I'll be inking this or whatever you call it with the pen tool soon. I have a bunch of videos that I'm almost ready to go to post. I just didn't get any of them up. I'm like one of those people who have a video and then they start like editing it, and then they're like, oh, I'm never gonna get this done, and they start working on something else, and then they don't get that done, and then they, yeah. Maybe it's like an ADD thing or something. Hi, Mexicano11. How are you doing? And yeah, so I didn't get any videos done, but I have a bunch half done. I have my next art shoutouts halfway edited. I have a video of me making like a little animation deal for a project I'm doing with Nick. Or not Nick, sorry. I saw Nick on the chat. I said Nick. Video James Inzi. Oh, you, it's IZ. Is that right? IZ? AZ? I'm hopeless. I think it's IZ. You can keep yelling at me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I think it's a nice name too. It's got A and Z in it, which is always kind of fun. Okay, so actually I don't want, sorry, I don't want to do this hairstyle because it's similar to the other girls. I'm going to give this one the old choppy bang look. We'll do this kind of thing here. And over here too, like this. And then we'll have some kind of, yeah, something like, she can have some like, I don't know. I don't know how to verbalize it. I'm trying to think of a character with a similar hairstyle, but I always just think of Rock Lee from Naruto, because Naruto's kind of like my drawing beginnings. Let's take that down. something like this, and then something like this. Oh, thank you. Thank you, We Teach You Learn. Appreciate that. Why you do this? I'm making comics. I have one comic that I'm working on. Outside, this looks a lot like Rock Lee now with long hair. It's supposed to be a girl. I'll keep working on it. I have one comic that I started for kind of Halloween that I'm still working on pretty regularly. And this is just sort of for fun. Like during live streams, I wanted sort of a community project, I guess you could say. So I guess this is a second comic. But usually I only do one at a time, and I'm pretty slow at them. I've gotten pretty far in the one. I just can't come up with a name for it. The one I started for Halloween. It's about this girl, and she goes into like this mine area for like a bet/dare thing, and she finds a creature in there. And in my head, I always call it the creature feature comic. But yeah, I gotta give her some kind of clothes, I guess. Just give her some kind of shirt, at least in this panel. Yeah, I have not finished that. It's like 62 pages long. I've got probably about 40 pages inked, so that's progress. But it's got a long ways to go. I'm gonna try to finish at this point, since I kind of missed Halloween. I was gonna start posting it once a week, but I think I'm gonna finish it first and then post like a page every other day or something like that. So yeah, that's my goal. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that looks okay. And then I started to sketch out sort of a funny face here. I don't know. I think I'll just leave the sketch in and probably just ink over that. Let's just get her hair more or less drawn in, so we'll want to make it so it's like, you know, sticking up and kind of at a funny, angry angle, if that makes sense. So we'll have it like maybe going up a little bit like this. Yeah, it's all messy and I guess like anger messy, if that makes sense. Yeah. The live stream just buffered. It could be me. I think it's because I've been trying to watch some of mine back. I think what happens is when I hit Command S in Photoshop, it like lags my whole computer and it buffers it. It's such a ingrained thing. I thought about trying to like warn people, but it's such an ingrained thing to just hit Command S or, you know, save the document without thinking about it. Let you fix her mouth a little bit here. So I don't know if I can prepare people. So if it buffers, I'm so sorry. It might just be that Command S. I've actually been trying not to hit it as often for that reason. So I guess I'll just kind of color these areas in and have that be the teeth. That'll work out. You've been trying to master the pen tool. It's quite a tool to have to get used to, but I don't know. It's the one thing that keeps drawing me back to Photoshop over the other programs. I actually have a challenge video that I started where I thought about just using the pen tool to create some illustration, and then I thought it's kind of a cheap thing for me because I could probably do it. So I'm going to try to do a digital painting with the pen tool, which people can wish me luck. Yeah, so that'll work for that. And then, hi, Giannis Productions. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you. Everyone deserves more subs. Yeah, so how are people doing? Is anyone nervous about the new FTC regulations? I'm going to take these line arts just to save time. And I'm just going to alter them a bit instead of redrawing the head shape. This is something I do sometimes in my comics. If it's just like a boring stationary sort of thing, I might reuse some of the sketches. That's kind of the benefit also of her face is kind of misshapen. I might have to fix that. Kind of the benefit of making these character sheets, you know. So let me see, put it out like that, and then move this part down. Try to reproportion it a little bit. That should be a little better. She's not gonna look so bored in a minute. She's gonna look surprised. And then for him, where's the guy at? Oh, you draw on your channel? We can never do what I do? Yeah, sure you could. I'm sure you have your own unique style that's really fun. Okay, so I'm going to copy his face too. Actually, I need to put this over here so I can see what I'm doing. Sketch, Command C. And I can move this back. Command V. And erase that. Yeah, we'll get this going a little bit quicker so people won't have to. I think last time people were commenting that I was very slow. I was talking too much. There's a method to the madness. I hope I can grasp it. I'll be using it a lot. If you have any questions while I'm doing it, you can let me know. Let me see here. So this face is actually going to be, it's going to be looking over to the side. Let's get that changed here. Like this. Actually, let's zoom in a bit so I can see what I'm doing better. Who's Vex? I don't know, who is Vex? Did someone say Vex and I missed it? Are you responding to the FTC thing, Mexicano? I don't know what the oh yeah is in relationship to. You might have to fill me in, sorry. Okay, so this is a surprise look. So he's gonna be like, what? So we'll give him a little bit of an open mouth here. And yeah, we'll have like, you know, these little lines here. And he'll be sort of mid-turn, so we could just do this. I think this will give him the illusion that he's looking behind him. And I need to start labeling these. It's too many of them. Let's merge these together. They can share a line art. I thought I saw Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Maybe this guy's name can be Shaggy. We can name him Shaggy. Or we can name her Shaggy. I don't know. So we're going to give her shoulders turned this way too. So they're both kind of looking behind them. You're not so you can't rush perfection. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be perfect. But yeah, I'll probably be slow anyways. I'm a slow talker during these live streams. But I'll try to work fast. I'll try to work constant at least. I think what happens is I pause for a minute and I start talking and people are like, just keep going. So we'll give them both kind of open eyes. I'll work on fixing her mouth a bit here. Give her an open mouth too. Everyone's looking over like, what's going on? Oh, you can't spell? I can't spell and I always have so many typos. You did a comic too about Kefla from Dragon Ball Super. Sorry, I have to move my thing. It's in the way of my chat. Oh, that's awesome. Have you posted it on the internet somewhere? I'd love to check it out. Do you have I don't know, some website with it on? Okay, so she's got a cape on. He's got a cape on too. I've moved my character too far now. Move you over to. You have a collar. Okay, that's okay. I'll draw it in this color. It's okay. So he's got a collar here that I'm going to draw in. He's got that Doctor Strange looking collar. This, make sure I get that in. And then we'll have that go like that. And these will come out. And that's probably good. I can just ink over that. And then the last ones are the most detailed. So zoom in and add a little bit of detail to them. So she's from behind with her hair Let's kind of fix up this shape a little bit here. It's on DeviantArt. Is your DeviantArt the same, under the same handle? The IZ, is that what you said it was? I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong again. Is it under your same name? I'll have to check it out. I do have a DeviantArt. I've not been checking it lately. I'm kind of bad about it. Okay, so she's like this. We'll see her cape coming over her shoulder like this. And probably a little bit from behind like this. Yeah, I'm not going to draw this out 100% great to start with. I'm trying to think how this goes. I think it would go a little bit more like this. I don't know if you would see 100%. We can see when we draw in the line how it looks. And then her dress would be back here. She has a little bit of a belt. We'll see. Sketch that belt in. I'm going to move it up a bit actually. Still, it's on DeviantArt, still halfway to finish it. I'm surprised nobody asked this. Why are there coyotes in your backyard? I live in the middle of the mountain, like way off from civilization. I live in this like weird hippie, off the grid area. And there's a lot of coyotes. I see them. They come like right up. They're kind of scary. They're after my chickens sometimes. But yeah, they are just hanging out. There's a lot of rabbits around here, so they come up right by the house. And you have to go out sometimes and be real careful that they don't get my dog. He's in a, we have a backyard, but coyotes can jump, I think, like, let's get her skirt like really twisting. The interest, action interest of it. I think they can jump, coyotes can jump like 6 or 7 feet. So they just come up and they howl and they make weird noises, like barking noises and stuff. I think they're trying to trick you. So I'm a weird country bumpkin. That's why they're in my backyard. They're actually, I should say, my land. Even though it's not really my land. It's not my property, but you get the gist. So yeah, let's see. What's that look like? Yeah, that's pretty good. We can have some kind of action liney-ness here. I will just keep this kind of loose. It's not going to be 100% drawn to perfection every time. Yeah, so what is the... I think this one is a little too far out. I was trying to do this off the Spider-Man meme. But I wasn't... I looked at it for the second character, but not her. So I'm looking at it now, and this comes in a lot more. So I'm going to fix that now. Hi, Angels of the Renaissance. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Sorry. I can't read very fast, I guess. I think I'm a fast reader, but I like get trapped in these chats. I lose my spot and stuff. So I read them really slow. Yeah. Let's kind of fix that shape up. So there's one hand, and this arm will come down. Kind of go behind. I didn't get it too wrong for her body shape. I looked for his because I couldn't remember what it looked like from the front. Okay, so let's finish her hair up. What does her hair look like? I got the reference. Here we go. Oh, she's got the ponytail. Okay, so we'll have this in the back of her head, and then the ponytail will come up and go down like something like that. How far down does it go? I think it's a little too far down. Just trying to use my reference and get something here. So that'll be the ponytail from that side, and then over here will be her hair. So I'll draw on her ear. That always helps me picture the face from this angle if I have the ear in. Then her hair will be down here like that loosely, and then over here would be some hair sticking out, and then down here we'll have the bangs. Something like this. That'll work, I think. Let's draw him over here. Did I use reference images to get the proportions right? um, I used the Spider-Man reference for this, but I usually just sort of work on. I do these little guidelines, as you can see. His head is kind of big. Her head was kind of big. And then when I sketch it, I try to get them in. I don't know how I. Are you late? Why does everyone say they're late? Did I give a time last time? Everyone's just right on time. But yeah, the proportions, I think, are these guidelines kind of help when I draw them out. Theoretically, even though I didn't do it right here, the head should be about 1 to 1.5 size length of the torso. You should have a little bit of a waist area. I usually draw in like an underwear shape to help me place where their legs are going to be. So my proportions are not great, but once you draw a lot, you'll kind of be able to fake them like I do. That's why it looked familiar, because of the Spider-Man meme. Yeah, I've got it up. I have it on my other little old computer I use for references over there. I would show it, but I think you guys know it, the one where he's pointing to himself. Has anyone seen the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie? Sorry, I was taking a drink. I watched that the other day. It's a good movie. I really liked it. And there's a, not to spoil it too much, but there's an end credits sort of artwork montage thing. And they have that like meme in there. And it cracked me up. Hopefully that doesn't spoil it for anyone. It's just a little minor thing. Yeah, what does he look like again? Oh, he's got the collar and stuff. I drew this head too big again. I literally just drew over the head. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I got it. We're back. Draw in some eyes. I might, where's his face? Yeah, okay. Draw in his face, his eyes and everything. I just, you saw the Spider-Man movie? It's good. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I heard good things about it, and usually when I hear people hyping up movies, I go and I watch them, and I don't actually think they're like, I don't know. Sometimes when I hype them up, I watch them and I think, oh, that was it. But that one was really impressive. The animation was really good in it, so I would recommend it. Yeah. Sorry, trying to think how I want to do this. Okay, so his nose will be like this. I'm just gonna basically get the details in. Maybe I'll reuse a path. You can reuse the paths when they're this small. So I'm not gonna worry too much if I get his face looking perfect right now. Just want to kind of get him in here a little bit. Do you see his ear? Yeah, I do. I gotta keep looking at my reference. Not yet, but you like Spider-Gwen? Yeah, she was really cool. She's in that movie. She's really cool style. You'd like to? It's good. If you have a Netflix subscription, it's on there, or it was recently when I watched it. Actually, I want to make him look mad. I'll just kind of block this in like that. Get his hair, trying to think if his hair would go. Part would be over here. I don't know. It doesn't have to look perfect. I'll come in and work on it with the pen tool. I don't want to get too hung up on it right now. Something like that. My sunflower. You're my sunflower. Is that a song? That's a cute little saying. We can. Is that because I'm a Miss Art Garden? I have a garden of art sunflowers. Thoughts on Kappa? It's amazing and a little bit on drug. Do you read the visuals of the movie? It definitely has that psychedelic kind of moments to it. Don't like what they're doing to everyone. Are we talking about Kappa? Has anyone seen Balto? To answer Mexicano's question first, is that the one with the dog that has to take the medicine? I think I've seen that one. And my thoughts on Kappa are pretty much like everyone else. I think YouTube is mishandling the situation. So I know that they got sued by the FTC. They'd been kind of naughties and collecting data on kids. I don't know, I'm just gonna sort of half mark this hand in. It's not a good hand. It's okay, I'll fix it later when I get into the pin tool. It's marked in for now. I don't understand why YouTube, so they don't want to get in trouble for making basically dossiers on the little kids watching YouTube anymore, since that's illegal. But what I don't get is why they don't just make some kind of algorithm where they suspect the viewer is a kid, they don't collect data on them. It seems like it'd be a lot of an easier solution. Like, I don't know, I'm not a programmer or anything, maybe that's too hard for them, but it seems like a much easier solution than just kind of throwing all the creators under the bus like this. But, you know. That's the song on the movie. Oh. But I mean, you could be my sunflower. Oh, I see. I misunderstood. Okay, is he wearing... He's not actually wearing... So this will just be his naked arm. Yeah, Balto was cool. Oh, hi, Creative Sima. How are you? Thank you. YouTube is trash. YouTube was an amazing platform until recently. I think it's going to go through a major change. It always opens up competition, though. Like, YouTube was making a lot of money off kids kind of illegally doing this. What is his outfit? Oh, he's got a belt here. So it's going to be an interesting change to them. They're going to kind of be more competitive now with like Facebook and Instagram and that kind of style or whatever. I'm going to put a jacket on real quick. It's cold here, so I'm going to step away from the mic. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm still here. I just making weird noises. Yeah, I sit by my window, so it's kind of cold. It's like a sliding glass door window thing. So I'm kind of cold right now. It's not YouTube, it's TheyTube. YouTube used to be much better for animators, digital artists. Communism. We're gonna start the riots in my live stream chat. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Who started YouTube? Like old PayPal guys before they sold it to Google? They should have made some clauses like, you know, Alphabet, or maybe it was Google itself, used to have a clause, or what is that called? A mission statement that said do no harm. And then they had to get rid of it recently, in the last couple of years. I don't think they, I think they're just more in for the profit at this point. It's okay though. Hopefully YouTube can evolve and figure out some kind of path. I feel really bad for the people who have like family vlogs and they built up like an audience after all these years. And I don't know, there's like Twitch and there's Mixer, but there doesn't ever seem to be another like just standard video, like where you edit them and put them in. How's this looking? Yeah, his face is pretty janky, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll just work on that when it comes down to the pen tool. Okay, I think we're ready to start inking, so to say. While she's away, oh, never mind. I'll eventually get colder and get up and get a blanket. You can you can do stuff then. Okay, so let me mark this way down now. Then I'm gonna mark this one pretty far down. I don't know why I have so many layers. What's this one? Oh, that's that one. And that's this one. Okay, let me merge these. There's no reason to have two of them. Is that, sorry, I'm just double checking things. I'm really bad at articulating when I'm doing it though. Okay, so we'll have this down, and then I'm going to go in with the pen tool, and start making the finalized line art. So I have, oh, it's cold there, Angels of the Renaissance. Where do you live? In the US or? Okay, so I have my paths. I don't know if people, if James is still around. I'll kind of explain this. This is the pen tool. I'm going to actually use the ellipse tool real quick, but these are paths. And I'll kind of go through the basics of them real quick, in case you were looking to know how to do this. So I have this for my ellipse tool. I'm going to move this down for the plate to create an edge. Delete that top one, and now we have an edge plate. And then we can, I'll just keep the same kind of circle I was doing, and now I have my paths for my plate. And then I'm going to make sure I save my paths, otherwise if you go on and mess up you might lose it. Oh hey, Egyptian Gamer Geek, how are you doing? Good movie, Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, I agree. That's a great movie. You haven't seen The Little Prince, but it has a cool story. I didn't know there was a movie. I know the French story, The Little Prince. It's a pretty crazy, I think it's pretty sad. Where he's on that the planet or whatever. I guess I don't really know it. And YouTube was the best back since 2005 to 2010. They didn't care about copyright. Yeah, the Wild Wild West days. And then Sony and MGM came in and said, money. You just backed up all of Doug Naples. Didn't mean to say that word. Video creator of Earthworm Jim. I'm still currently uploading them. Over 500 vids. Ooh. None of the videos are going to disappear. I unlisted some of my super old drawing tutorials that were like how to draw a teddy bear, because I'm like, well, it wasn't really meant for like young kids, but it's that's probably considered child content. I never know how much drawing tutorials. I heard you guys can go in and look right now and see if YouTube has marked them as like targeted towards kids or not under like publicity or not publicity. It's like public, how public they are, if they're like hidden or whatever. There'll be some that say marked as for children or something like that. I marked some of mine, but I didn't get any of them marked by YouTube itself. Hopefully I won't, but I know a lot of the crafts channels, like the arts and crafts channels did, and I'm like, man, if they're at it, they're gonna get the artists eventually. You should be asleep. It's 4:30 in the morning. Wow, that's really late. Oh, you have to go Mexicano. I'm sorry I didn't see that sooner. I hope you have a good night. If you're still around, have a good night, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah. You were lurking. I'll get to actually talking about what I'm doing. Sorry, James. And hello, Majestic Entertainment News. How are you? Okay, so I have this pen tool. Every time I want to make a path, like I'll just click here now, not touching anything, and set that up. And then you can lay out like a rough path line that's all straight lines basically. And then when you want to deviate away from it, because that's just not clicking anything, I mean not holding down any keys, and just clicking. I hold the command key to click off of it. I think that would be the control key with Windows. And then I put, you can hit command or control to click on it again. And then when you see that little plus, you have these little anchor points. So I'll add a couple of them. And then when you hold down that control or command or whatever, and you can drag them. That's the basics of it. Pretty quick little tutorial there. I can go over it more in depth sometime. But that is the basics of the pen tool. The very first thing you need to know. What's the game with the mine in it? The one with flags and stuff. The first thing I think of is Minecraft. That's probably not what you're talking about. I don't know that one. Minesmith. Sorry. Trying to look at some stuff here. I don't know about a minesmith. What did you do in the game? Did you like go in the mine and like get resources or something? With James on the fame without any shame because that's so lame. I like it. It's good. You should do like raps or something. Okay, let me see. I think this, I'm gonna have to hide these lines in a bit, fix everything else up. But for now I'm just kind of going over them, laying out the paths. Yep. I'm trying to catch up with the chat too, sorry. You're the great, super great grandson of Ramses the Great. Maybe. My grandmother used to tell me that I was related to the Adams presidents. In the very first, it was the second and I think the fourth president was John Adams and then his son John Quincy Adams. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. She always used to say that. So maybe I've got their blood in me. Probably not as good as like the old Egyptian pharaohs and stuff. You prefer King Tut as your 100 times great grandfather / uncle? Is he the one that had the I don't know. There's like one that had the like recently discovered, as in recently in the like last 30 years or something tomb, but I don't know if that's him. I might just be totally wrong in that too. I need to buff up on my Egyptian history. Emotep. Have you guys ever seen that Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser and what was the girl that played Evie's name? That's a good movie. I like that one a lot. I know they made another Mummy with God, I can't think of names while I'm doing this. I don't want to say... Oh, Tom Cruise, that's his name. But I didn't see that one. I heard it wasn't that great, so I just kind of was like, meh. Maybe I'll catch it if it ever comes on streaming or something. Oh, Minesweeper. I guess everyone knows Minesweeper. You're not into rap, just some rap. You could do like poems or something then. You watched The Mummy yesterday. That's coincidental. Yes, it's so good. I miss Brendan Fraser. I wonder what happened to him. I thought he was funny. I guess I didn't do this side of the hair. Let's get this up here. I think I missed... He was the one discovered by Howard Carter in 1922. Anytime I need any Egyptian knowledge, I'll just go ask Egyptian Gamer Geek. He's got it. It's in his blood. I'm thinking of like a tomb they found of like a kid's, and maybe that was recently, and maybe I am getting it confused with like a total fake story or something, or like, you know, Hollywood story or something I saw. I did know that it was a shame back in the day when they first discovered these mummies, they like unwrapped them and stuff and destroyed a lot of the wrappings, and they didn't have x-rays yet or something. But I'm trying to keep up. Sorry if I miss any of your chats you want me to respond to. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. The different layers of paths buzzes me out. Could you explain that a little bit more? Yes. The layers of paths, that it's all one path. So you can see here. I can't zoom it. I can't make it any bigger. But you have to trust me that this is just all one path. So if I go out here, I get rid of these. This is just everything's on one path here. But these are disconnected paths. So while I'm working, whoops, that's the wrong one. While I'm working, I am just creating paths where basically you would stroke lines on. So for the eyebrow, I'm completely clicked off, so I've held down, I think it's control. I've held down control and I've clicked off. And then there's a little star icon. I don't know if you can see that. It's going to depend on what you're watching on. And that puts a little path marker down, an anchor pointer, whatever it's called. And now it's going to just lay out paths until you either click off of it or join the paths. Like, so here, there's a little circle there, and I join the path there. And then I hold. Now I'm completely off these. I mean, this one's highlighted, but I'm completely off the other paths, so I could make my own new one over here if I wanted. And then you can select them and just hit that delete key if you want. But so I want to put an anchor point in this, so I'm going to hold down that, it'd be control for you, until this is selected. You can kind of see it, the little anchor points come up. And then I'm going to add this one here. And these little twisty things are if you put it in the middle of a path. And you can manipulate and edit those too, but you can drag them by holding down that control. I hope it's the control key and I'm not saying the wrong one. But yeah, and then I'm going to click and add one here, and drag it, and move this anchor point down, and I'm going to round these off, so I'm going to hold down the Option key, which might be the Alt key for you. You'll get like a little arrow thing here, and you can drag this out to smooth that out so it's not such a hard angle, and then do the same here. So yeah, I've been thinking I might make some very specific videos. All my tutorials are kind of old and outdated. So yeah, have I missed anything in the chat? Oh, hi! How are you doing? I'll call you Miracle Marlog. Bella Cruz. Thank you so much. Okay. The original Mummy trailer was released without any sound. I didn't know that. That's funny. Did it have like no soundtrack or anything? I remember I went and saw the sequel with my friend, and we sat in the very back right next to the speaker, and it was like uncomfortably loud. I don't think I saw the original one in theaters though. Random story of the day. Ankhsanamun was fine though. Do you have a crush on all the old Egyptian pharaoh ladies? And you saw the movie that Princess Amenet, I can't say words, was fine. Huh. Yeah, the Mummy with Tom Cruise has, I don't know her name, but she was in the Kingsman movies as the villain. I thought she was pretty good in that. She had like blades for legs. So yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I get distracted when I'm making these. I'm just gonna copy paste this eye. So if you select your paths, you can hit, I guess it would be Control C if you're a Windows person, or Command C if you're here. Command V, you're basically copying them. And then you can manipulate them. If you hit Command T, you can transform them in a box like that. Yeah, there's a lot to learn with the path tool. Let's see how that looks. I think that's good. I know who she looks like. She looks like Will from Stranger Things with this haircut. Maybe this could be like a guy with lashes. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. It's just some character. And I'm going to use the ellipse tool to create some eyes. And then I'm just going to, zoom in, put some anchor points right at these lines here. Move them right up. And here. And then if I click on this anchor point and hit delete, it'll delete everything between those. And if I do the same here, it'll delete everything there. And now we have those eye lines. So this should be done. Did I miss anything? Let me, no, the face is a little bit off. If I move this in and give a hint of an ear. I think it'll be better. Let's do that. Yeah, it's a little unsymmetrical. Let's move this out a little bit too. Thanks for the tips. The trailer had voices but don't. Oh, are you talking about the new Mummy with Tom Cruise? Yeah, I think I did see that, and they had him screaming, whoops, twice, without any sound. Like I saw that on Red Letter Media. That was funny. I think having your older videos up shows your progress. Personally, I like them. I have some really old videos from like 2015 that I had to unlist. I'll give people the URL if they ever really want to see them. But they weren't anything special. My very first video on here, I think, was 2014, 2015, with my old avatar. I keep thinking one of these days I should go in and do a draw this again, because it was a pretty bad speed paint. Hopefully I've improved. Take another drink. I'm sorry, I know I'm drinking right in the mic. I've got it real close to me today because I'm talking a little quieter. I'm sure you guys can hear all my like over breathing. It's like an ASMR. That's a weird way to breathe. You guys are always welcome to give me feedback if my live streams are janky and need improvement. I'm all for hearing what I could do better. So let's get this in. I'm gonna shift in my chair. I gotta always say what I'm doing. I'm like one of those people that like always sits on their legs when they're in a chair. But then like your leg starts getting uncomfortable, so you want to switch the other leg. Something like that for the hair. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that'll work. I'll get this down here. This is just going to be like a floating head in the text bubble, the speech bubble. Like to show the anger and to say who's yelling. Yeah, I'm almost done with this one here. Let's get this lined up over here. The pen is mightier than the sword. Maybe one day I'll do like a live stream where people can come in and have me teach them anything they want about the tools. A couple of people have asked for that, and then I try to like get like a time that works for them. It's hard to work out. I could also do like an unlisted one and put out the link if anyone wants, but then it doesn't have to go out to the main audience. If you could learn any program, which program would you like to learn? Like if you could just learn it in a night. I think it would be fun. What's that one? After Effects? I think that'd be a fun one to do. Also the one that everyone edits in. I can't think of it. Adobe Premiere. I don't have that program. I don't have either of those, but I think that'd be fun to learn. I have the free version of everything except Photoshop. Yeah, I have an editing program called DaVinci Resolve. And it's good for like a free program, but it causes me some grief. It's just like, it might just be my computer. It can't process it all. These comments. I think it's me. I'm not good at driving entertaining comments. I should come up with some more like scandalous things to say. We should do something like vote. Is it DC or MCU? Go. Which one's better? I don't really have a say in the fight. Or maybe we'll just stick to things like, are cats or dogs better? Everyone can just share their opinion aggressively. I don't know how you share an opinion aggressively in the chat. Yeah. Let's see here. I think I might need to turn this down a little bit more. I'm having a hard time seeing the lines. It's always good to be able to kind of know the lines where they are, but still see the new lines, I think. Yeah. After Effects would be awesome to master. I'm pretty weak at that one. Maya would be another one. Yeah, Maya. And if you were a gaming person, I guess Blender would be nice. Is that still used? Maybe I'm totally out of touch with that. I know it was used back in the day. You're in love. You're looking forward to this comic. It's gonna be probably just like a random short one, and then you guys can chime in anytime if you have anything you want them to say, and I'll consider all all the different ideas people have. I might just do the base coloring before we start putting in the captions. As soon as I have the line in, the base coloring will go pretty fast. And then afterwards, maybe I'll finish it. I don't know how long people want to see this, but I'll keep working for a while. Oh, hi, Painting for Beginners. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Well, I listen to this argument. You're going to write a novel? What's your novel about? I love reading. I was talking in my last live stream about how I thought about like writing little short stories and then doing little drawings for them, putting them on my channel. And then I was kind of like self-conscious. I don't think I'm like a terrible writer, but I don't know how entertaining the writing would be. It takes a lot to get like a jazzed up story with good character writing and stuff. I don't know if I got it. Maybe I'll just try it sometime anyways. I was trying to come up with an idea for that actually the other day. I was on my little, I don't know what you call it, ellipse tool? Ellipse workout thing? Whatever that is. And I was trying to think of a story when I was on that. But I came up with 2 different random ones, and then I thought they were both really dumb and I didn't write them down. I don't even remember what they were. I think one was like a garden one, because I was trying to think of something with my name. Gotta eat. Enjoy your meal. Blender is still commonly used, although I know nothing about that. Xcode's another one. That's if you have a Mac, you can get that for free. I have it. I've never used it. You have to know code. Probably HTML. I don't even know which code. But you can make like iPhone apps with it. That'd be a nice one to know. The problem is like you learn any of these programs and then it's like super overwhelming. And then they like update right away and you're like super behind in them. Maybe that's just me. I feel like I'm really negative lately in my live streams. Maybe I'm just a negative person and I've been in denial all this time. I wasn't too much of a negative person. Blender is awesome. Do you know Blender? Angels of the Resistance? Have you been secretly making games and stuff behind our backs? I'm gonna take another drink of water here. I'm trying to do it away from the microphone so I don't make too many weird noises inside of it or next to it or whatever. I'm gonna do a big save here. Hopefully it doesn't buffer the live stream. And this one here. I went to the Dollar Tree recently. Has anyone ever been to those dollar stores? I don't know if you have them outside of the countries, outside of in other countries, but they're like big here where I live. Am I maybe toys? Did you make toy games? Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I think this would look better with a rounded mouth. Like that. And trying to decide. I'll put like some teeth here. And the bottom will be mouthy area. This is making sense to me. I know I've gotten very quiet. I'm so bad at talking and thinking at the same time. But yeah, there's the Dollar Trees here. Like it's the motto is everything's a dollar. Like, you know, some dollar stores, if you've ever been to one, you go in and it's called a dollar store, but everything's still like $15 or whatever in there. But the Dollar Tree, everything's a dollar. It's really easy to just buy stuff there. You're like, I don't need this, but it's only $1. I found some yarn there actually, which is usually really expensive, so I bought 2 of those. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. Make a hat? I make a lot of hats and I only wear like 1 of them. Okay, is that him done? Let me zoom out. Oh, I didn't do his hair. Gotta do your hair, buddy. Let's get it in here. You're back already. Did you eat already or did you just like make food? I'm one of those people that eats in front of the computer. I don't have any friends or anyone to eat with, so I just come in here and I watch something. Usually someone's videos. One of my people I subscribe to's videos. So I get it. I get the culture. I should have started a mukbang channel. I bet those aren't getting demonetized. You were away for 4 minutes? Oh, you didn't eat. Do I know knitting? Theory? I know the I can't even think of it. Purl and knit. And purl and knit, those kind of row things. I've made a scarf knitting, but I'm not really good with knitting. I'm more of a crocheter. I've made a lot of stuff crocheting. It's so much easier. I don't know. Knitting feels like so restrictive, I mean. Like, you always got to be on those needles, but with like crochet needles, you can just take them out anytime and restart the project. I've made blankets, I've made hats, I've made a lot of dog sweaters. We're not going to talk about that. And yeah, I like crocheting more. Not to be like a snob. I think knitting is probably fun. I think that crocheting you can mess up a lot too and then just kind of work out a solution. With knitting you always have to start over. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that button. French knot. Yeah. I think I talked once about how I should do... I thought about, I don't remember what it's called. Origamis or... No, it's not that. It's something with an A. And it's a crochet term for making like little characters. And I thought about doing that when my comic comes out. Make like a little video on how to knit characters. I don't know why. Because I was thinking my blue guy would make a fun little... Aru? I don't know what the name is. I'm so bad at thinking of like specific words. But yeah. I don't know. I don't have a way of recording it very easily. Maybe I'll just take like time-lapse photos or something. It would be kind of fun little project. Then I could I could stutter. And then I could write out a pattern or something. I don't know how much overlap I'd have with people who are interested in knitting, or I mean crocheting. I'm sure everyone in the chat is just thrilled about crocheting. It's a fun project though. When you learn the basics, you can kind of you can make up your own projects and stuff with it. Let me see here, get this jawline in, and I can do this and then put her line behind here. There we go. That'll line up better. And then we'll have a little bit of a line here. And that'll end there. And we'll shape it. Do you get annoyed with YouTube recommendations? Yes. I get a lot of 5-minute crafts and Trom, and I don't believe I've ever watched a single video of theirs. And I know they're like a content farm on YouTube, so they probably get recommended to everyone. But that annoys me. A little bit. Annoys me just a touch. But overall, I usually just ignore them. I'm okay with it. Crochet is really neat. That's really cool. Show us your dog sweaters. I have, like, when my little puppers was a puppy, I made a really little one. I still have. I have to sneeze. Oh no. It went away. I hate it. I want to sneeze now. Oh well, it's probably better I don't sneeze into the mic. Maybe I'll take a picture and share it on Twitter sometime or something. Lately, my little dog has been going outside and collecting a bunch of sticks in his paw, and he won't let me brush them out. I should put little booties on his feet. Trom, you haven't tried knitting yet? I'll do in 50 years when I have my grandchildren. There you go. I'll still be crocheting. Maybe I'll learn to knit by then. I mean, like, learn to properly knit, other than just the knit one, purl one. My sister likes knitting. She's pretty good at it. I think she knitted her friend, not my friend, who had a baby, like a little baby sweater. Looked pretty cute. You can do those twists. I can't remember what they're called now with knitting more than you can do with crochet. That's a pretty cool thing. It's like a twist in the rows of knitting. This is just riveting conversation, I know. What sounds good tomorrow? A weekend? I don't know what we're talking about. I think I'm lost. Okay, so I'm going to give her a little bit more of like a shocked eye. Like this. I don't really like how this lines up. Maybe I'll zoom it in like that. Should we all have a YouTube party tomorrow? I should get people to come into my Discord and chat and have like a knitting party or a dog sweater party or something. That's the way to go. Oh, food? We're talking about food? Uh-oh. I might have been a buffer. I had a little bit of a spinning beach ball. What food for tomorrow? I had burgers tonight. It's pretty. I think that's my favorite. Buffalo burgers. They're good. What is everyone's favorite food? Let's talk about that. You think that will draw in the kids though? Maybe we shouldn't for the FTC's sake. That was a really lame joke. Topical, unrelatable. Don't worry about it. Yeah, my thing has gotten really slow. I really hope my video isn't buffering. I have it down in the corner and it says excellent connection. I don't know if that will warn me if it goes down to something bad. You're right here. YouTube party, dog sweater party. Yeah, favorite foods, because everyone wants to know. This is why y'all showed up for me to talk about. I like buffalo burgers. I'm not much of a meat eater. I don't really have like a problem with it. Like I understand, you know, kind of like big fish, little fish thing, but I do feel like bad about eating. I've done this wrong. Sorry. Factory farm meat. So I prefer to only eat free range stuff, animals that, you know, got to see the outside and stuff. So I don't eat a lot of meat because that stuff's a little more expensive. understandably. But, so I do like a buffalo burger. I like fish tacos, as weird as that is. Codfish, usually. And I like, just erase this line. I know how to fix all this. I like pizza. I make my own pizza. It's good. Yep, that's about it. Super exciting foods. Here in my country we have sweet spaghettis. I haven't seen any buffering yet. Seems good so far. Oh, that's good. Some people say it happens a lot, and then I'm like, I'm sorry. I mean, not really, but I've gotten people saying it at one live stream I had, and people were like, it keeps buffering. I didn't know what was happening. But yeah. It's like a cool story, huh? They're called Filipino style spaghetti. That's cool. Sweet spaghetti, is that because the noodles themselves are sweet, or is it the sauce that's sweet? I've made my own noodles twice, but it's just the recipe where you mix eggs and flour and then you roll it out. Whoops. You got a little spazzo hand there. And then you roll it out, so didn't have a sweet taste. It was like really like oily or slimy or something when I was done, so I think I might have messed it up. It's like really hard to pick up. But yeah, let me see here. Okay, I think these will take a really long time, so I'm gonna start on these and then we might come back to these just to kind of keep things flowing. The first thing I'm gonna do is make a border layer. Did I just make a layer? No, I did not. Okay, make a new border layer and start adding these in so I can add some sneaky paths underneath and connect up all my lines. Where's the... Here it is. So yeah, I'm going to take my ellipse tool and actually turn it into the rectangular one and just start putting in boxes. Border lines. Actually I don't want that up there. Try to have them all the same thickness. Yum noodles. I like Filipino food? I don't know if I've had it. I'm boring. I'd like to try it. I'm sure there'd be some good things. First thing I'll try is sweet noodles, yum noodles, in honor of Nick. If I ever get any. Alright, I'm gonna worry about getting these in and then I'll line it up later. I guess that's it. That was a long list of borders. Okay. And then I'm gonna fill these in with just the black. I don't know why I didn't notice I was doing that. I want these to be on their own path layer. It's all good. I can just Command Exit, put that away, Command V it. Oh wait, I don't want a vector mask. I want my own thing. There we go. Just save that. Now I can fill paths without it filling everything. There we go. And now when I go in with my paths, I can put some sneaky ones under the border and all my lines will connect. So when I color them in later, they'll be easier to select. What's my favorite thing to cook? You'll be making homemade... you like making homemade BLT bagels. And you like roasted chicken? I've raised chickens, so I've kind of gotten away from eating that meat. It just makes me think of my chickens. Roasted chicken's better for you than fried chicken, so... I don't know if I have a favorite thing to cook. I actually... probably like baking more, as weird as that is. Oh, I missed a line up here for her hair. That's weird. There we go, we got it. I like making soup because it's easy. You can just put it on and let it cook for a while. I make, yeah. Sweet noodles. Wholesome. I'll have to look up a recipe sometime and try them. I mean, I cook all the time, but I probably like baking more. I like making pies and stuff. This is why I'm a chubby girl. I like pancakes. I have a good pancake recipe with buttercream. And then you just add a ton of eggs. It makes it really good. And yeah, I make potato soups a lot. Okay, so we will make a new line layer. And we'll do, let's get my brush all set to the right. It's pretty much set. Let's make this at 4. And mark all that. Let's see how that looks. Actually, before I do that, let's shrinking her neck a bit. So she looks a little bit less like Rock Lee. And then I'll have to fix her hair, which is no problem. Okay, now we'll mark this. Yeah. And then this will be the biggest probably because it's the biggest there. So we'll mark that up to 6. And I'll mark this one up to 5. This is all making sense to me. You're not a bad chef yourself? What do you like to make? What's your favorite go-to meal? If you feel like sending me some baking. I wonder how long it would take to get to New Zealand. I didn't realize New Zealand was so close, like, time zone-wise. For some reason I was thinking it was like in China's time zone, but you guys are like 4 hours, which I thought was like where, I don't know, Hawaii was? I don't know. Yeah. You cook on the go noodles. I didn't learn to cook until I lived by myself. For a while. I was on my own, and that's when I got into it. Yeah. And then I had to not live by myself anymore, and now I don't cook much anymore. I do a lot of... I don't know. That's complicated. I'm gonna move on from that subject. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't... These lines thick enough? They're probably thick enough. I'm just gonna get to coloring. Get these going. So I have some presets here. Hey, Egyptian Gamer Geek. Why aren't you sleeping? It's so late. You've got that Egyptian blood keeping you going. You had no idea it's around 12 p.m. Where are you now? Sorry, my voice is so scraggly tonight. It's 8:18 p.m. my time. So see, it's like 4 hours backwards. But I thought like Hawaii was 8 hours away. And I don't know where, I need to look at a map. I don't know where New Zealand is in relationship. Just add hot water. 5:18. Oh man, that's late. Do you get to sleep in at least? Man, I get up at 5:18 sometimes. I take care of the chickens. I get up with the sun. Little subpass. That's really, really late for me. Okay, so we got some lines going here. It's 11:19 a.m. here. November 21st. Oh, someone's in the future. I think you're all in the future because it's still November 20th for me. I mean, 10 p.m. So I guess Angels of the Resistance and me, we're in the past. I keep saying Angels of the Resistance. It's Angels of the Renaissance. I don't know where I got Resistance. If I've said that already, I'm so sorry. When I did the first feature video, I kept saying it. I had to go back in and like re-edit it. It's really obvious later, but I felt bad about saying it wrong so many times. And then I think I missed it once when re-editing it. You feel like you're stuck on time zones. 4:19 p.m. on the 21st. You're from the future. Daylight savings time. I don't know why Resistance. It's like a comic where they're like angels of the resistance. Like, I don't know, Supernatural, the show kind of thing. I have to sneeze again. And I can't sneeze. It's driving me nuts. Oh man. I don't know what's making me feel like it. Okay, so now that I have most of these, I might have to go in. I didn't double check my lines before I marked them. Any spots? I don't see a spot. Where's this hanging out? Here's one. Any spots where they don't connect, they can kind of leak out. So I gotta come in and connect some of these. There's this one too. So that should be good now. Yeah, I think so. I'll just kind of fix it as I go. I didn't check this person either. They look good. Yeah. Nope, that one didn't match up. I see it right here. It doesn't match. Let me zoom in here and then close this off. Oh, that does match. Oh, here it is. Right here. Tricked me. You're gonna go now? You just wanted to say hi for a bit? Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good night's sleep. You can dream of Cleopatra. Only platonically, though. I mean, I'm not gonna really say that. You can dream of her however you want. You thought it was funny. I'll keep trying to remember it's Angels of the Renaissance. You can chastise me in the future. I have a second feature video coming up. I'm so good at speaking. And I think I recorded it. I put some of the new Discord art in there. And I think I recorded it Angels of the Renaissance again. I mean, Angels of the Resistance. Like, when I try to mess it up, I say it right. How about that? Okay, what am I doing? I'm just zooming in and probably making people dizzy. Let's pick some colors. It's definitely not going to be black hair because she already looks enough like Rock Lee. Let's give her some orange hair. Why not? Yeah. Maybe... Oh, did I get rid of that color? Maybe a little bit more red. Orange. I should pick a background color before I do any of this, even if it's just a base one. Yeah. Let's see, colorize. What color should I do for just a general base? Start with this. Turn the saturation way down. And we'll probably change it panel by panel, but for now, that'll help me so that all my colors don't look skewed later because they were all based on a white background. Oops, that's color. Yeah. Okay, we'll give her, him. It's kind of an androgynous person at this point, isn't it? American English pronunciation is weird and also a gamble. Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm just really bad at speaking. But I agree. That's why I have so many problems with people's names. Like, A's trip me up a lot if people have, if it's like A, angel, or apple, or there's like a long A consonant, or I mean valve, and there's a short A valve name. Yeah, let's give them like a purple, maybe, for a shirt thing. Why not? There you go. Well, thank you, Angels of the Renaissance. I'm gonna get it so that I don't have to pause one of these days. Let's make the eyebrows a little bit darker because when I color it in, I'll make it a little bit darker. And eye color, green, blue. Yeah, do a little bit of green. Why not? Okay, we have a Weasley clown there. I don't know why it makes me think of Harry Potter. It's fine. We're gonna go with it. We're not going to doubt our first instinct. Oh, so when I get it right, I'd win the bet. How many pages have you made in the comic today? This comic? Or based on my creature feature one? The creature feature one I didn't work on today. I haven't really been around my computer much today. I've been out doing chores and stuff for people. But this would make page one for this comic. Did you say earlier that you're writing a book? Do you have any information about it you want to share? You don't have to if you don't want to. Let's make the eyes white. I didn't mean that pure white. I want this like slightly diluted white. There we go. And then we'll just have these folks to color. I actually have their base colors over here. I got it. There was a voice actor I had for my comic last year. No, I think it was 2 years ago. Did I get this? Let me close this off real quick. And his name was Blake Proton, and for some reason I read it as Blake Potato, and I credited him as Blake Potato in the credits. And then I felt really, really bad. So that was my worst mess up. Ever since then, I've been copy pasting for sure whatever their name is into the credits because I do not want to mess it up. Oh, I already have the colors. What am I doing? Here we go. So I mess up a lot of people's names. It's just my bad. I think it's like a slight reading comprehension thing I got going. I need to work on I don't know. what are they? You're supposed to take like ginkgo or something for memory. I don't even know the name of that. Like potato, yeah. It's a thriller one. I discarded more than half of the original word gold because I was procrastinating and can't write much. So from 35k, it's now 10k. Oh, that's cool though. You can call it like a novella now. It's a contest happening each November. Is that, oh, I know the name of it. I'm gonna switch around in my chair again. I'll be walking around weirdly in the mic. Blake Potato and Chris P. Bacon. Oh, I like that. I know. I felt really, really bad. But he was a good sport about it. He's done voice acting for me twice now. So he must not have hated me too much. As soon as I get my other comic done in 2 years, I'll get it done. I might be like, once Christmas is over, I'll be able to go into like more of a beast mode. It's like this holiday season, sometimes for days I get caught up in doing stuff for the family, and sometimes I just get like a little bit of a burnout from it. But I'll get back into harder working on it. You're laughing at the anchor. Yeah. I'd like to get my... I don't remember what I was saying. I've lost my total track of thought. Track of thought? Yep. One of the two. I think I'm a little more loopy at the night. Yep. 8:29. I've already shifted in my chair to a very uncomfortable position. You're welcome for the update. Okay, let's see. Get his teeth. We're gonna be white. This mouth shape is a little bit funny, but I'm gonna go with it. This actually, I think it works. I'm gonna just be lazy and pick that color. Nah, I'm gonna pick this color. There we go. Some people have really big usernames. It's a nightmare to tag them in chats. If you... Me too. I lost it. We should have a crispy bacon. We should come up with more names. Like, I can't. I don't know if I can come up with them on the spot. More funny anchor news names. We'll make a whole. This could be part of the comic. I don't know. I guess this is his skin. And he's got a little bit of a blue clasp here. Yeah. I don't know if we named him. Did we name any of them? I thought there was a name for one of them. Someone suggested and I said, oh, Shaggy. This one could be Shaggy, why not? Oh, the username thing. If you're talking about in the YouTube chat, I was like, Yahoo, don't say Yahoo, don't say Yahoo. You could do the @ and then you could start typing in their name and it'll come up for you. So like that. So I don't know if that helps. You're probably like, yes, everyone knew that. So then you can click that. And then when you type it, it'll show up on theirs and highlight it. Everyone knows this. I'm just, hey guys, have you learned about this thing that everyone's known for 3 years? Hey kids, how's it going? You know, the old person meme, that's me. I don't know what's happening. I do think that I get a little more loopy at night. It's because I don't have my tea here to ground me. I just have this boring water that I've pretty much drank through. I'm gonna start bringing 2 glasses of water though, because I always go through my water too quickly. Okay, so everyone should vote now. Do you want to see me do the pin and mark out the line for this bottom one? Or do you want me to color these? What do you guys want me to do for the next step? Like shading on the ones that I have base colored here. Oh, you're on mobile. Yeah, maybe that doesn't work on mobile. I'm basically a boomer, I'll be honest. I got the mentality of a boomer at this point. I'm like, newfangled phone stuff. I should talk in an old lady voice and really just throw the whole thing together. I should practice an old lady voice. It only works with computers. Everyone's on a phone. Of course they are. See? Boomer. I don't have a smartphone. I've got an old flip phone because I'm poor. I don't have anyone to call anyway. So it works for me. Yeah, everything on my old computer. It's me and my computer here. There might be like a way to do it on a phone. I would have to play around with it, but I don't know it off the top of my head. So the damn kids, get off my lawn. See, I could be an old lady. That's my favorite. It's an old thing where they had like Wi-Fi connection things, and one of them was kids get off my LAN. And I was like, yeah, that's clever. I don't know, it's just something I thought of. Okay, so anyone have a choice preference? Do you want me to do line art and this one next, or do you want me to color these? We'll see if anyone has say. I'm gonna actually go fill up my water and you guys can decide. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds and I'll be back. I'm not gonna pause my mic so you might hear weird noises. Okay, I'm back. 25 seconds left. I hope I made it in time. What are you doing in my swamp? While she's away, let's get her dog. No! No one touches my puppo. Okay. No one made a choice, so I'm gonna just do the pin tool. You guys had your say. Okay, let me... I'll make this white again so it'll be easier to see. I'll do this real quick, it won't be too long. She's back. I should have just sat here and stared at the chat and judged you guys. And then come back at like a very unopportune time, like, what? I should have drawn a Shrek comic. That would have really been relatable. Didn't I read that they're rebooting Shrek? And I'm like, no, don't do that. Maybe they'll get the old cast back in. I don't know if Mike Myers or Cameron Diaz has done anything anyways. I beat the deadline. It's all thanks to my refrigerator. Sometimes it's really slow, and sometimes it's faster at filling up the water. I think it depends on how fresh the filter is. Yeah. Let's get this in like that. And done like this. I'm gonna... I started from negative 20 seconds. Rebooting Shrek. Yeah, I know. I hope it's just like a rumor. Who is the under WB? I think I also saw that they were thinking about rebooting Harry Potter too. Which I'm like, didn't they just come out with that? You gotta keep that money flowing in. I'm just cynical. You lost count. I was too quick for you guys. I should have stopped and like peed or something. Kept the timer going. Alright, let's try to think if I should have that one in front. I think I will. These little lines don't really matter. But I think it's fun when they curve up like that. No one knows what I'm talking about, that's okay. Does anyone ever get vertigo? It's like when you feel kind of dizzy. I had that today. When I was in the shower, I was like, this is probably how I die. Sometimes I wake up. I think it's when I don't sleep with my head elevated enough. I wake up with it. It's weird, huh? Foot care. Hi, Nasima? Yasimin? I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. But how are you doing? How's your night or day or whatever going? Okay, I gotta think of how this would be. Let's have her little jacket go up a little bit higher. You had orthostatic hypotension. Is that like your feet were swollen? I don't know. I don't know what that medical term is, sorry. Hopefully you're okay now. If you said you had it. And then you beat it because you... It's night in Seattle. Oh. Well, hopefully it's a lovely night. Are you having any storms? I live in Colorado and we're having snow here. Where I am at least. I don't know how much Seattle shares weather, but yeah. Ohio. I always think Ohio has been run for me from the Japanese because I always think of Ohio gozaimasu. It's not how it's spelled, I know, but it's the first thing I think of when I think of Ohio, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's a state. No, just really cold. Yeah. I think winter snuck up a little too soon this year. I wanted it to be a little bit warmer for longer. I like winter somewhat. It needs to take its time getting here. Let's move this in a little bit. And actually I think this line would be behind this line. Yeah. It's the same for you. Actually, I think I'm going to put a line in here too. All these little lines are kind of nitpicky things. Sometimes I think they make a difference on how the final thing comes out. This is going to be pretty small, so I'm not like too fretting about it. Be the small bottom panel area. Ohio bio. It's cold in Ohio. It's probably cold all around the west. Maybe the east too, I have no idea. My cousins live there. I don't really talk to them. I go on so many tangents. Last time I had the riddles up, I should have had some riddles up this time too. I keep thinking I should have some kind of like theme I do during my live streams when I go totally loopy. I need a minute to catch my sanity. You like how I can make the drawings and live at the same time? Oh, thanks. I don't know how good of a host I am when doing it, but I appreciate the compliment. It's nice. It's not too bad. I lose my train of thought a lot, and I'm pretty sure anyone could give it a try. I'm just drawing this random comic. I don't know if I said it in the description or not, but people are I was gonna try to like draw a comic and have people kind of vote on what they thought should happen next. But I realized last time that was kind of hard to do during live stream, so I've made this drawing up now, and anyone who wants to suggest any kind of dialogue or whatever as I go along, I'll let the chat kind of decide. Oh, thank you guys. You guys should do live streams if you ever do a live stream. I know James has done a couple. I try to catch him when I can. If you ever do any, I'll make sure to come on and cheer you on. Just do a small time hand down here. It's not gonna be my best hand, but it's gonna be pretty small, so I'm not gonna fret over it too much. I kind of want the thumb to be as visible though, so I'm going to bring this line in, move the thumb, oops, grab the wrong line, thumb like that. That'll do. For that. I do think that when you're, orthostatic hypotension is that phenomenon where you have low iron and you awkwardly move or stand up and your vision goes, I don't know why I thought that was something to do with feet. I think whatever. This makes more sense now. So I have low iron. Yeah, maybe that's it. I need to eat more spinach or something. Have I taken classes? I went to a state college and got an art degree. But I didn't learn any like actual art skills from that. This kind of digital art was all learned from online stuff, like YouTube and stuff. Which I guess it's kind of like self-learning. But yeah. I also, when I first started to learn to draw, I used DeviantArt a lot, and they have a lot of tutorials over there. That's where I learned how to use the pen tool and stuff from the static image tutorials back in the day before videos. Well, I mean, like back before I discovered videos, I guess, because they've probably been a thing for a while. But yeah, so that's how I learned this stuff. If you can do it, you guys can. Oh, if I can do it, you guys can. The nice hands. Did I study color theory. I had like a weird, I don't know what you call it, kind of class. It was like the kind of art you learn in college. At least my college was more like about I don't know what to call it, like modern art. Like my friends and I kind of secretly called it snobbish art. So it was more about like presenting your ideas more than your like skill and stuff. I think theoretically I took a class that talked a little bit about maybe not color theory, but just like how colors line up on the color wheel, and you know, complementary versus all the other ones. I don't know if I remember the terms now. So sort of like I know that you know, if you want to put pastel colors together and then make like one vibrant neon color and all those kind of techniques. I don't think I'm very good at it though. I just kind of go with what looks right. I asked because my daughter, who is 7, loves to draw, and she's doing really good, so I'm thinking to give her a push through art classes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think she might like that. I actually used to teach like tutor drawing. I don't know if there's drawing tutors around where you live, but that was something I did for a while, and I would teach kids how to draw basic shapes and turn them into figures, and yeah. Maybe that's something she could do, or she could take like a painting class or something. We had a community center back when I lived in the city, and I think offered some art classes, and they might have even been for like free on certain days if you brought your own material. So that's cool that your daughter is into art. Hopefully she'll become the next famous artist. Actually, I am going to cheat and take this again. Yeah, I'll take the whole thing. Command C, Command V. This is just to save time. And I'm gonna flip it. Reuse this face again, and we'll edit it. This is all my cheaty ways. So let's line this up, shrink it in, get it a little bit more lined up. This face was pretty janky to begin with, the sketch face. So I'm going to change, let me get rid of the sketch so I don't get confused. I'm gonna make you look angry, so let's delete the eyebrows. Let's make the eyes go in just a bit here. And do the same here. Down turn them a bit. Yeah, good luck with your daughter getting those classes. She like to do any kind of like specific drawing or painting or anything? And then we'll have, actually I don't want to put these lines in because I'm going to put the eyebrows in like this. Angry expression. Eyebrow number 1. And angry expression eyebrow number 2. Oops. Okay, and then I'm gonna get rid of this mouth altogether. Oops, I don't want to get rid of the ear though. There we go. And we'll just create a new shape. She likes to draw and paint. Oh, that's really fun. It's nice that you're looking out and encouraging her. Okay, I don't know what kind of face I'm making here. Get some teeth in there for him. And tongue area. Just kind of, it's not gonna be super big, so I'm not gonna put too much detail there. That should work. Now he looks a little more angry. Yeah, that'll work. just draw the rest of his outfit in. I think his collar wasn't drawn up high enough. This will come in a little bit higher like that. Get that in like that. There we go. I always think of any collar now as the Doctor Strange collar. I don't know why that comes to mind. I like Doctor Strange's visuals a lot. When I saw that movie. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's like, I don't know, like psychedelic kind of space stuff. It's nice meeting you. You're gonna go prepare your kids to bed? Well, good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's fun getting to talk to you. I didn't draw his cape, did I? I'll draw it in. What does his cape look like? Okay. I can just put it in using the old pen tool. Have I seen Joker? I really want to see Joker. I haven't seen it yet. I don't really have anyone to see it with, so I'll just wait till it comes on video and watch it. But I heard it's really good, and I really like Joaquin Phoenix a lot. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope your kids have a good night. Hi, Rubutani. How's it going? Are you in the middle of your exams? This is new. This is that comic. I changed kind of the process. Instead of like kind of drawing based on like what people's ideas were, I just went ahead and drew a random scene, and I just leaving it up for people. No one's done it yet, but if anyone wants to decide on the dialogue, otherwise it can just be dialogue lists. Or maybe I'll add it in much later. It's kind of one of those things where I'm going to draw it and then add dialogue. Just see how it goes. Sorry. When did I start? I have no idea. Does it say on my stream how long I've been streaming? No. I thought it did. Oh, 1:52. So I guess I've been streaming for about 2 hours. We could stream it on my channel. It'd be worth the band. No, we gotta support it with money. We gotta give I don't even know who directed that. Gotta give them their money. I'm gonna call the FBI on you though, now that you said that. You tried streaming Black Panther once on YouTube? How do you guys brave it? That's funny though. YouTube's gonna have like a YouTube police eventually and come get you. Okay, let's see. His cape maybe will go out like this. I'll draw in some lines like this. Do you guys know the YouTuber named Your Movie Sucks? He had a funny video with the Internet Historian, another YouTuber, where they were like trying to find Black Panther on YouTube as a joke, like to stream it. Then they just kept finding like all these scammy ads and stuff. That's kind of funny. Yes, for the exam. It's new because it's morning here. Yeah, I think last time I mentioned I might stream on Wednesdays. I've been having like a crazy week and I haven't had time. I've like half made a bunch of videos, but I haven't had time to post any of them, so I thought I might do a little extra streaming. I know some people really hate streams, but I figure I'll do a couple extra streams this month until my schedule goes back to normal, so I can come in and connect and see how people are doing. And yeah, keep on getting to talk to you. all you lovely, wonderful people. What does Philip DeFranco say? All you beautiful bastards. He's been saying that all this time and he never got demonetized. Shame on you, YouTube. These are double standards. It's morning here. Yeah, I don't know if, do you live in the Philippines, Nick? I don't know if you've probably told me like 7 times now and I'm like, where do you live? I don't know where I get that impression from now. I'm worried that I'm wrong. Yeah, so, I started to say, I'll still stream on Saturday too. I have this down. I'm really hoping I'll have time to finish my video that I started today and post it tomorrow or Friday. In between those, so I won't have a bunch of like random live streams and no other videos. Just my own personal thoughts on that. Filthy Frank is awesome. I like his Weibo video. I asked that already. Okay. There's that old memory. Where's the Ginkgo Globa? Whatever it's called. I swear that used to be something they pushed for better memory. I can't even remember the name of it. I need help, guys. Send me the memory fairies. Why am I so bad at memory? Okay, is that good? I just need to do his arms. I'm gonna go over his cape now. I gotta fix his hand. It's really weird. Let me see how this looks. Where'd my sketch go? Here it is. Oh, that's not both of them. Yeah, I think that'll line up okay. I'll get it just a little bit more up. You're hungry? Didn't you just didn't you get food? Shifting around again. iDubbbz. Yeah, iDubbbz has been holding out on those content cops, huh? He keeps joking that he's gonna do one. He's probably afraid if he does the next one, because he's like such a big timer now that he'll get backlash for it. Who do you think he should do the next content cop on? I don't really have a person in mind. YouTube itself? Susan Wojcicki or whatever her name is? That might be kind of a way around it. Make it on YouTube, the big giant. Or like Google or Alphabet or something. It'd be like biting the hand that feeds, though. You have to crash soon. Well, don't stay up too late on my account. Okay, let's, what am I doing? What does the hand look like in the reference? It's all pixelated. I'm on my own for this. I can figure this out. So first, he's gonna need some kind of knuckle. I think. Let me get rid of the sketch. It's gonna throw me off. Let's start over, and I'm actually gonna do it like over here where I don't have to worry about connecting it. That would be good. Are you old schooled enough to remember Antibuscus? What are some other old school channels? I don't know, the equals 3. Is that a channel? I remember Tobuscus. Didn't he pass away? I think so. Or no, that's Total Biscuit. Tobuscus was the Minecraft guy? I don't know. The old school ones, we should all remember Fred. I never watched Fred, but I think he was the like super OG original. I think Bieber was a original YouTuber way back in the day. What other like super old school YouTubers? Onision. He's getting in trouble lately. I never watched him either, but I've seen some of the stuff he's been getting into trouble for lately. I don't know what I'm doing. How do you do a hand? This hand is gonna be messed up. They need to have knuckles. I gotta get these knuckles in. Make this look better. So this knuckle's gonna be moved back to the flat back hand. Yeah, this is looking a little bit. Oh, equal 3 was Ray William Johnson. Yeah. And Tobuscus was the Minecraft guy. And then Fred. I think Fred had his own television show on Nickelodeon. I don't know what happened to him after that. Let's all remember our favorite YouTuber, Will Smith, too. He was an OG, but he sure got popular fast. I haven't watched any of his stuff. Like, I have a weird thing where I don't really want to know about celebrities' personal lives. I think, like, the less you know about them, the better in a weird way, because then I don't think about, like, their personal lives when I'm watching them in movies and stuff. But from what I've heard, he has, like, a weird family vlogging channel where it's, like, super overproduced, but they all try to pretend like something's on the fly. I don't know. Will Smith, don't come at me, please. I just think that's kind of funny. Fred's annoying. Yeah, I agree. I think everyone thought he was... I don't know how he made his videos. I think he sped them up. Stemmy, we get that really high-pitched voice. I don't think I can do it while I'm trying to be quiet. Yeah, but he would like basically scream and be like, "Hi guys, I'm Fred." Equals 3, that short weird dude, Ray. I don't know what happened to him. He copied another YouTuber. Maybe that's what happened to him. Copyright claim. He's the original copyright claim guy. This is a terrible hand. I'm gonna go with it. This is one of those cases where you can come back to it usually, but since I'm doing this all in one, I'm gonna go with the janky hand. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. This... I don't think that makes it better. Alright, I'm gonna have to start over. I'm gonna draw it in so that I can get a better idea of what the heck I'm doing. So we have the... yeah, I can just do it black. Hand like this. This finger will come out like this. There'll be a finger that comes out and down. I think it needs to come out down like this. That finger needs to be up more. That might be part of it. Alright, and then we'll have this one come out and down. Hands can be really tricky sometimes. Oh yeah, Fred was on Nickelodeon. If I remember right, he had a movie or television show with John Cena being his dad. So I must have seen at least part of that movie. Man, why can I not get a finger here? We'll look up a reference. I'm just having too many challenges. Let me open a browser and hope my stream doesn't lag. Pointing finger. I don't think it's gonna load. I don't know if I get very good service when I'm doing a live stream. Here it is. Something loaded. You guys can let me know if I start buffering. So this is a left hand, or no, a right hand. And it's pointing. Can I get... trying to look for a... this one might be okay. Let me go to view image. Oh, it's lagging. Come on. No. It's open 2 windows now. Okay, view image. Can I not view image anymore? Yeah, just open it. Let's see what opens up. Sometimes it doesn't open up the image anymore though. Nope, it's taking me to scipost.org. Stupid Safari. Copy image. What if I paste it? Here we go. And then I can take you. Command Shift I, delete. Did not delete. What happened? Did I delete the path? I don't want to delete my path. I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to have a great reference. I'm usually pretty good at drawing hands on the fly, but something about this one is tripping me up. Where is this coming from? This one. Oh. Wait, what are we gonna caption? You guys gotta decide. What should the captions be? I'll blow it out here in a minute. Let me draw this. I know I'm taking forever. Let me just draw this hand in. I'm gonna draw it in this way. This will be a little bit more helpful. So we'll have this, go like this, the knuckle on top, the finger out. I'm gonna alter it a little bit from the drawing. Oh, bring the finger down straight from the knuckle, yeah. I don't know what I was doing. This is giving me an image though of what fingers should look like. So I'm gonna make these a little tighter. I think some of it is I wasn't getting that knuckle line in. It was looking really awkward. And let's see, like this. I can have a loose finger here. So we'll have it like that. I can fix this a bit. Yeah, I don't know. That's good enough. Whatever. This is not my hand day. Hand strip everyone up every once in a while. For sure. Alright, let's delete you. Thanks for the help, Google. Oh, save your time, you won't get it back. Oh, Fred had a movie? I should challenge myself to sit through the whole thing. Like I said, I don't know if I actually saw it, but I do remember John Cena was in it. I don't remember. I think he like came out of a refrigerator or something. I don't specifically remember it. Something like that though. Oh, IZ from Discord posted art at YouTube. Her art at YouTube. Did she post it at YouTube or did she post it at DeviantArt? Or did she make like a video, you mean? I'll have to check it out. That's a good hand. We'll get it to work. I don't know why it's so slow. I hope it's not gonna cause me any problems. You can do it, buddy. Let's bring this in a little bit. Shouldn't put yourself through it. The 5th finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the thumb's gonna be hidden, I think. We'll see if it looks weird once I've got it a little bit more lined in here. Give this a little bit of a square look. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind in videos. I checked them this morning, and I left a couple live streams running that I didn't have time to fully watch, but I wanted to give people like, you know, the support. But I don't think I've checked them since like 10 o'clock my time, so pretty behind. I was gonna try to do them tonight. I might be pretty tired. I'm like an old lady, so after the live stream I might be kind of tired. I'll probably just check them again in the morning. Oh, she posted the video at Discord. Oh, okay. I'll check Discord before I go to bed for sure. Yeah, that's cool. When did she post it? Like tonight? I have an art feature video coming up. I think Angels of the Renaissance has a new I mean, I know they put a new piece of artwork in there, and I just haven't. I've had this thing like pre-recorded for a couple days. I gotta close this extra window. I think it's lagging my computer, and I just haven't edited it yet. So if it's not, yeah, I might record some new artwork and put it in there since I am not done yet. And if she's posted that, maybe I'll put that in there. This is too long. Let's add a little tiny. Does that look weird? Yes, it looks horrible. Plan B is to bring this down. Bring this down. And I don't have to worry about it. This is still messed up. I've messed up these knuckle angles. Can I get any of these knuckle angles? I don't know. I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna fuss with it too much because I'll last forever. This is too long. Like, I'm not gonna fuss with it, and then I'm gonna fuss with this one though. It's okay. Just a little tiny tweak. The knuckles are here, and then they all line up here because I messed it up. We're gonna go with it though. It's okay. Just have a bad hand. Okay, let's shrink this down so it matches his hand size better, and just put it on. This will be pretty small in the comic, so this is like one of those things where, like, you know, if I really hate it, I could come back and edit it. But for now, we'll leave it. Not worry about it. It won't be too visible. Why can't I want to select you. This one. There we go. Oh, bring the pinky finger knuckle down just a bit. The pinky finger knuckle down. Like, hold on. Like this, and then this one. And then this one, maybe shrink it up a bit. And then, get this one in like this, maybe? I don't know. This needs some kind of line, like that. And then this probably needs to be a little more squared off. I might come back and fix it. Sometimes I need to, like, step away from it for a bit. But, like, see, the problem I can see it is that these knuckles would match up to here, but this knuckle is back here. I'll just fix it right now, why not? Let me, just move these back. Move this one, back a little bit too. And, bring this down and up like that. Alright, I'm gonna stop fixating on it. I want to be done with you, finger. Just want to see. Did I do it what you were talking about? Like to bring the knuckle down? I gotta make this finger a little bit thicker. It's thinner than the others now. Bring this up too. Which knuckle are you talking about? The top knuckle? Or the bottom knuckle? I'll mess with it if you want. I think I had a stroke reading my story. No, I bet it's great. Come back to it later, yeah. See, when you zoom it out, it's probably passable. It's too small though. I shrank it too much. It also might need to go down like this a bit. I don't know. It's fine. Man, I keep picking at it now. Let me do one last thing. That is to bring this out like this. I don't know. I shouldn't have deleted that reference before I could look at it more. Here. The reference had the middle finger going down like this. And we'll just loosen up all the fingers. It's a lot easier to draw fingers loosely than it is to draw them bunched in, like fist-wise. So if I do this, I think it might make the mistakes a little less noticeable. So I'll just do this real quick. I know I was working on that other finger forever. But you're gonna get it. Let me see if I can bring this in. just take a break from the hands. Everyone's like, stop. I'm gonna move on. Just let me shape these fingers in. And then I'll move on. Not to drive y'all nuts too long. You can like time me, give me like 90 seconds. If I'm not done by then, I'll just move on wherever it's at. Uh-huh. And bring this one in, and then bring this up. This should be good enough. You can, like I said, I think you can fake hands by making the finger formation a little bit looser. This looks terrible, but that's because this knuckle needs to overlap this one a little bit, and that is probably going in too much of a straight angle, so we'll, like, I don't know, that's still terrible, whatever. I'm gonna go with it though. Backing out. Made it worse. There's no mistakes, only happy accidents. We're gonna go with it because I don't want to get too caught up in it. Okay, so I started to make this line here, but I realize now it's not going to be super visible, so I'll erase most of it. And then this part of the cape will get deleted. And then we have one more hand to do, I guess. Where's that sketch I had? I sort of drew on a hand here. I'm gonna fix this. I'm just tweaking it a little bit, and then I'll move on. The problem is that now it goes down. Listen, he had an accident once in life, and that's what happened to his hand, okay? We're not gonna make fun of it anymore. Alright, let's get this one in real quick, and then I can do the base color of this. It's been like 30 minutes on the hand alone. It looks better now. Everyone's like, just move on from the hand. Don't you point at me, toots. It's the no you. Alright, I'm just gonna easily put these fingers in. I'll probably come back and edit these later. I say that and then I always forget to do it. It's fine though. 1 finger. 2 finger. 3 finger, slightly smaller. And pinky. Even smaller. Whoops. Look at those for sausage fingers. That's okay. No one's gonna notice when I zoom out. And do this a little bit. Bring this wrist in. And then we'll come up here and put some webbing in between here. And I can shape these up a little bit, I guess, so that the pinky will be like this. This one will come in like this. And yeah, that's good enough. We'll just do the lazy hand just to get it done. I think this is it for the line art. Did I do his hair and everything? Yes. Let's do this little line here. Almost done. I'm always worried that people think the line art part is boring. So I'm going to try to move on now. Yeah, that should be good. Let's zoom, or let's select these. Go back to my line. Is my brush all set right? Yeah. There we go. Is that, whoops, I'm on simulate pressure. Let's go down 1. Add another stroke without simulated pressure. Now we'll get the right lines. There we go. Okay. I'll color these in real quick and then they'll all be caught up. Don't worry about the hand. For stepping back will help seeing what could be improved. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I think, like, you know, when you're looking at it from this, the hands aren't too badly noticeably messed up. If it was like a big image where someone was pointing, I would be a little bit more interested in fixing it. But as it is, I'm just going to leave it. Maybe I'll come back and edit it. So, yeah, let's see. Get her flesh in. Oh, I'm gonna delete this now so we can see what it's gonna look like in the darker color. This Shaw is messed up too. Sometimes I have to like think about how it would be from the back. Like I think it's supposed to be longer, so I might add to it later. But for now I'm gonna leave it. It's okay. I changed her color scheme just a little bit because I was worried if I had a dark background. I wanted her to have like a brighter red on the dress. But pretty much she's the same other than that. I think I changed her hair too. I think someone suggested, it might have been Ruby Tani, suggested I do like streaks in her hair, and I'm really bad at hair, so it didn't turn out too great. I made it a solid color. That's the way I do it. That's the way I roll. So let's get him. His hair could be a little bit bigger. Like it looks like his head looks a little short, but it's okay. I forgot his neck, so that's I'm just gonna draw it in with my tablet. Put your neck in like this and like that. There we go. Quick fix. His hands are definitely small. Way too small. I want to keep this going though. We're gonna go with it. F6. Get your skin tone in here. Get your tunic. Actually that's gonna be... Where is your tunic? I don't think I had it yet, so I'll pick it from that one. More than your art, I listen to you talking. I can see my grandpa's appeal to radio shows now. Well, hopefully I don't babble too much. It's fun having you guys on. One of these days I'll be able to do the live art better. There is something about being able to like come back to it, I think. Let's see, I don't think that'll work. Let me just push this in here. I'm trying to get it done now. I'm worried that I've been dragging too long. I always feel like bad when I move slow. Like when I work on my own and I listen to stuff, first of all, I take like a lot of breaks. So, you know, you come back and you see, let's just make this brown, even though I think technically it would be skin colored. He's got those laces. I come back to it a lot, and you see a lot of mistakes as you take breaks. He's got such a French look to me. Yeah, that's the Spider-Man pointing me. I was talking about that earlier. We should come up with some kind of, has anyone come up with any thoughts on the dialogue or the whatever? Wait, I don't want that color. The captions, that's the word I was looking for. It's so hard to like think of captions while you're also like processing what you're doing next. Probably not for other people. It's hard for me. His skin tone is really close to his hair color. That's okay. Let's get the white teeth in. It's some kind of mouthy mouth. That's what we call it now, mouthy mouth. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. What color is his eyes? I can't see. Did I make them brown? Maybe. Hold on a second. I guess I made him green. Alright, green. I can just pick this color now that I've zoomed it in. Come back to this. Put that in. There we go. Let me get these lashes thickened up. And... oh, I forgot his belt. Do his belt real quick. Oh, I didn't do the buckle for it. I'll have to add it in later. Oops, I'm on the wrong Photoshop document. What's going on? What are you doing, Photoshop? Are you having a moment? I think it was having a moment. Oh, hey, Bobo Neon, how are you? Is it a young Brad Pitt with a cape? Yes, that's definitely Brad Pitt. I'm doing the Spider-Man meme with Some random girl. I could probably just do a quick little buckle here. With the power of, no, don't search my spotlight. Please don't do this. My computer is freaking out. It's okay. I got it under control. Don't worry about it. Let's have this. And then we'll Command C, Command V. Shrink it down. There we go. We're going to make this on another layer real quick. And actually I'm going to put it down here like that. Well, that's way too thick. Wait a minute. Let's turn you down to 4. That should be good. And then I will do this. I think you were the same color as the hair. And then I just gotta come into the line, erase those. Little tiny, oh. I have to give it to you that you can draw on a live stream. I would be awkward drawing and speaking. I feel like I'm like that, but for my dignity, I'll say thank you. I think that sometimes you draw better than others too, and there's always that risk when you go on live streams. I worry about when I do my digital paintings, because those are like some really misses sometimes. I'm gonna mess those up really bad. Alright, now he has a buckle. Alright, so now we have all of them. We gotta come up with some captions. I guess I didn't technically color in the plate. We'll just have it be white. A little classic white. You're good. Yeah, I have this comic thing. I'm just drawing on live streams. I'm not working on it really outside of it. And the idea is that I drew up a scenario and anyone can come up with the dialogue of what's going on. And I'll just keep drawing random scenarios. Probably do these every other Saturday and maybe sometimes Wednesday nights, my nights. Yeah, that's my plan. I gotta figure out how to color this. We'll want some kind of shadow like this, I think. This is gonna be like the hands. Try to figure out coloring. I'll be much quicker this time. Okay, I think there's gonna be some kind of coloring like that. And then there'd be a little bit on the inside here. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for what they should be saying, go for it. Maybe something over here. A little tiny thing here. I don't know. Let's see what this looks like colored in. So we'll pick let's make this kind of a yellow, yellow gray, and then I'll fill path and we'll feather it quite a bit. Does that not work? Fill path, nope. Fill path, I got this. Oh, it's on overlay for some reason. Normal. There we go. Does that look like... I think that's too dark and too yellow. So let's go with blue. Make it a little bit more path. Try that. Yeah, that might work. And we'll fill path it at 3. I don't know. I don't know how to color a plate. We're gonna move on though. I might have to look up a reference for like what a plate would look like colored. Let's make this bottom part, this bottom rim a little darker. And there should be like a shiny part, like maybe over here. Let's add that and see if it helps. First one should be who ate my sandwich. Yeah, I have some crumbs on the sketch. Oops. Don't want to do that. Oopsies. I got this. I got this. Okay, so this is regular. Why does it look blue? That's weird. Just add a little bit of color dodge. Maybe this will make it look better. Still looks blue. I'm gonna turn it to a yellow, a bright yellow, and cheat the system. I'm not gonna spend forever on this plate. Why does that look blue to me? Because I'm a weirdo? Probably. Just want like a little highlight. I'm on color Dutch. Let's go back to normal now. I decided that it looks too blue. Give it a little bit of a yellow color. I don't know, that's what it is. It's beautiful. Let's draw like a little bit of some crumbs pieces on it. And yeah, I might have to wrap this up a little bit in a little bit, but we'll get some caption ideas first. You have to call it a night. Okay, well, I hope you have a good night, and you said you have to get up early, so I hope whatever you have to get up early for, you have a good day. It's probably work. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you supporting me. Let's have like a little bit of something here. Work night 2 of 4. Oh. She found her plate empty. She went crazy and she shoved me out of the house. She told me that I couldn't come back until I confessed or found out who ate her insert food name. Okay, so let's just add this random color. Oops. And we'll make it like a brown. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So let's, I'm gonna save it. Hopefully that won't buffer it. Okay. Just stretching. Okay, so let's, I think I had like a jaggedy text originally. Actually, that's kind of terrible. Let's make one again. Am I on hardness 0? Yeah, I want this hardness 100. Oh my goodness, I can do this. I believe in myself. Just want a jaggedy one like this for the line. And then I'll fill this in real quick with behind it. We'll call this bubbles. And we'll have the text there. What did you think she should say? Who ate my sandwich? But the only person I saw come in before me, it was you. What? Don't put this on me. I'm gonna have the shorter who I gotta caps this. Who ate my sandwich? How do I get this over? Let's do it like this. And then I'll space the sandwich over like that. There we go. I'm gonna change the fonts and stuff later. We're just gonna get it in for now. Whoops. Before I end this, we'll get some text in. Who ate my sandwich? And then I kind of messed up. They were gonna have some surprise lines like, why can't I not draw lines? That just looks like a mini crown. And she was gonna have, oops, I can do it. I can do it. My motor functions a little bit out of there. Yeah, that's supposed to be an exclamation mark. I'm just gonna type one in for now. We're gonna save my dignity. So we'll do like this. Yeah, sure. Oops, I don't want you to be like that. And then I want to turn you. Yeah, these are just placeholder ones. And then you said, but the only person I saw come in before me, it was you. And then she says, what? Don't put this on me. I think I like that. So I'm going to put his as, I'm actually going to put it as it. Is this going to be big? That's okay. it was her. Whoops, not her here. It was her. And then she'll say, don't put this on me because I'm like that. Don't put this on me. We'll break it there. It'll be from there. Yeah. There we go. We have some dialogue after all that drawing. Yeah, I like it so far. It's a little bit of a setup. I probably should start ending it now. But I think it's a good place to stop, so I'm glad I got this done. I'll zoom it. No, I'll just leave it there. So I don't know, on this Saturday I'm going to do a digital painting, and it's just going to be a random girl. I was originally going to do like if Elsa was a real girl, but since this whole YouTube is not for kids anymore, I'm worried about doing those kind of subjects, so I think I'll probably just paint a random girl. And then next Wednesday, a week from today, I might come back to this, and then that following Saturday I'll probably do something more with it. If I have time, I'll do some coloring on this page and then do like a sketch for the next page. Otherwise, I'll just move on to the next page, and then in the very future, when I have a little more time, I'll color it, and yeah, I'll eventually have some kind of weird live stream comic that we've made. So that's my goal. So yeah, who's gonna make me a new sandwich? Yeah, so thanks everyone for coming by. I appreciate it. Rubutani and Bobo Neon and Video James and Z, and I think Angels of the Renaissance is probably long gone. But anyone else who's watching and not commenting, thanks for coming by and visiting me, even as a ghost. And yeah, good luck on your tests if that's still going on, Rubutani. And thanks everyone. Appreciate it. So yeah, I guess I'll stop babbling. So have a good night or day or morning or evening or whatever. And I will see you guys later.